Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's McAllister to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Dak facing third and long. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Once again, it's Chubb. Inside the 20. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big run by Chubb. 52 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's Chubb. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go.
Motion man is Rice. One more time, it's Chubb. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And he cannot get free, only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down. Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
A big play for the Cowboys. A gain of 57 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Kill. Here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Man in motion, heading left. On 3rd down, Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big... From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Yeah! Here we go! Go to 54, go to 54. 26.
Prescott again. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down. But the issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, Not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Motion man is Rice. Here's Chubb. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1. Cowboy
80. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did.
And he's in! Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Cleveland.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's McAllister to return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gotten any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gotten any worse.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. A run up the middle with Chubb. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Chubb. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
2-yard gain.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's McAllister to return.
The Cowboys take over first down here at their own 40-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Dak to throw. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Third down coming up. They'll look to throw. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Hey, 47. Kill. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 vices. Low, low.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Yeah, Billy.
1st down, Prescott. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Cowboys 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready, ready?
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Go street.
Motion man is Rice. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. you're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Quick throw taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Second touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. On for the PAT is Aubrey. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And he's near the 1st down, stopped a little short of the 40. Third and a yard. Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. They get 18 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
That's good. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Drop ball 80. 19, Tiger, alert, alert.
They'll go with Chubb. Has some room inside the 30. Ah, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's another Browns first down.
70 Lions.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Big alert, big alert.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
16.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
He'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Roll. Panther 60. Ready?
They'll stick to the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal, as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
Here's Chubb. A dive, and he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Score Browns 23, Cowboys 31.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's McAllister to return.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Hey, kill. There you go.
They'll run here. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Running is Chubb, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Chubb, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now, faking the give. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
60 Bison.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. Going for it all. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Reload.
Here's Chubb. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Ready.
Now it's Chubb. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Chubb. He's going to have a Browns 1st down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take.
Here's Dak to throw. Got him in open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. So it's a win for the Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just
yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling